thought this was an interesting article. Let me bring this up for you guys, because I don't necessarily disagree with the sentiment, but I think how it's being delivered is not great. I don't believe this is the best way to deliver this. So from the Daily Mail, the women who are submissive and proud, wives and girlfriends who like to serve, brag about quitting jobs to do cleaning, raises babies, and scratches back to sleep, and hit back at critics who say they're oppressed. I don't disagree with the sentiment, but I think the marketing of this is a bit dumb. So the idea is they're not subscribing to like the fourth wave feminism that's out there. Again, I'm not disagreeing with them. I think one of the most empowering things that you can do is be a housemaker, be a homemaker, be a caregiver. But I think there's a healthy balance. And again, I think this is a bit weird. So there's videos on TikTok under the hashtag submissive women, submissive wives, and trade wives, or traditional wives, include men and women discussing the lifestyle, what it means to them, and why they enjoy it. Which again, I don't necessarily disagree with this. Like, I think I've talked about this many times. I think it's important that women find the role of being a mother and a homemaker very, very empowering. And like fourth wave feminism has done a number on that and saying that, no, it's not. We need to assume the role of a man and overtake them, which, there's a way to do that and still be, I don't know, like people can trade places as part of like a free market of ideas and free market economies, is that some people can go above one another, do better than the, I don't understand. Like, like I said, I like the sentiment. I like what they're going for. I just think it's wrapped in a really bad present that a lot of people aren't going to really truly understand. And I think you need to be clear on these things. And I don't think you necessarily have to be submissive. So I thought that was a little interesting, a little weird, but it's out there. Like, these are things, guys, like this is good stuff, because in a way we need to be aware that people are sort of waking up to the idea that the stuff that's been put in their heads for so long is bullshit, right? That's something that needs to be brought to the forefront. So the empowerment that's been pushed for so many years from the feminist side has been way more toxic than the stuff they claim. It's good that we're starting to see this. I think it'll take a couple more iterations for them to truly get it right, but I think we're on the right path. I think women standing up and showing and that what they're doing is hard and empowering and great with what they have and what there's, what most people would have to do if we were in a completely different situation. If we didn't live in the most privileged country in the world, this is the role that they would assume. Occasionally there's people who break outside that box, right? Every walk of life, every area has their outliers. It happens. God damn, people are stupid. Reject modernity and return to tradition. It doesn't even necessarily, like, you just have to, like, you need to learn how to blend the two. Like, we're not going backwards. I mean, there's no like EMP that's going to be detonated and destroy every piece of technology we've ever had, and we'll have to resort to the Stone Age. That's not going to happen. But there's certainly big lessons to take from traditional ways of life and interweave them into modernity. It's not one or the other, because here's the thing. We don't have a replacement. We don't have a complete replacement yet. The only thing that we can do is integrate one into the other. Because what one side is doing, what the opposition does, is they destroy everything that they come across that they don't like. They don't have a plan to replace that thing. They just say, just tear it down. We'll figure it out, which may work at times, but not when you're talking like on a national scale or even state level. Like the type of destruction they claim is necessary. They have nothing to replace it with, nothing that works, right? And it's rampant everywhere. This stuff is just everywhere. it certainly accomplishes their goals, but like there's no longevity to their solutions. None that benefit the majority of people. Like when we talk about stuff, when I sit here and I talk day after day about how we fix society, how we, that blending of tradition and modernity, like how do we get to a point where we can all help one another, help our families? Like this is all stuff that can be done now, right this second, and you can see benefits over time as your kids get older. And I mean, even at work, you could even change how your work goes.